are there any simple remedies to overcome motion sickness?
So simple remedies, as I mentioned, if you can calm yourself down, paper bag and taking that, consult your doctor before you, if at all the motion sickness
Okay.
is extremely severe, and also sleeping while traveling. That kind of helps a lot.
Okay, thank you, doctor. So next set of questions are from hearing and myth. Since it's a very common problem in India, so what are the early symptoms and how we can look for, like, when to look for a doctor and what are those kind of issues when it comes?
So usually the hearing screening is usually done before a person gets into a job. Along with the annual health checkup, there is also a hearing screening which is being done. So
Okay.
annually, if you can check your hearing, that will be great. That is the most common thing. And you can also have an assessment of what exactly is. So how you're asking me, when will a person know that the patient or the person is having a hearing difficulty?
Yeah.
So most common thing is when you're having a conversation. If one tends to ask or one tends to miss a few words when a person is talking, that's a very common sign. Now, most common thing when even a family member is with you and the family member doesn't know that he or she has hearing loss is when you are watching TV along with them. They tend to increase the volume of the TV. Other most common thing is when talking on phone, the person on the other side, even in a very calm, peaceful environment, if you're talking in a normal voice and the person is not able to hear, that's another sign of a hearing loss. So all these put together are most common features or use cases where you can understand that these are people who are having high chances of hearing loss.
Okay. So ringing is a common issue, especially in old age. So
Yes.
is it like normal, or like, or is it an indication of some underlying diseases, that something complicated?
So ringing sensation in the ear is called tinnitus.
Okay.
So tinnitus is a component which is both age-related. It can be traumatic noise-induced tinnitus. It can be without any real cause. There can be tinnitus. It can be one of the causes of artery inside the brain, which is close to the nerve. If that's pulsating, that can also cause tinnitus, or it can also be in a very rare state. It can be one of the tumors inside the brain, which is the acoustic schwannoma or vestibular schwannoma. That can be one of the causes for tinnitus. So if there is hearing loss associated with tinnitus, especially in younger people, then we need to assess we need to go for further testing to assess if there is any retrocochlear or behind the this one. What do you say? Behind the hearing center of the ear. If there is any kind of a pathology, we need to assess that by doing various other tests. So all this in a nutshell, if I can say, tinnitus, if there is tinnitus, we need to assess what is the issue for the tinnitus. If there's normal hearing and just tinnitus is there, best way forward is to do some meditation and to ignore the tinnitus. The more we focus on tinnitus, the more worse it's going to get. That's 80% to 90% of the common ringing sensation issues. The other 10% is associated with hearing loss. So when there is hearing loss associated, we need to assess what level of hearing loss is occurring. So tinnitus with hearing loss is usually associated with the sloping high frequency hearing loss. This is usually seen with patients who have old age, patients who have noise trauma, or when they would have heard noise, loud noise like sudden acoustic trauma. So that can be there. And also the third component is any kind of a tumor inside the brain which can be causing this.
So for like brain tumor, like you have to ultimately go for the surgery?
Yes and no. If it's very small, we can just ignore it. If it is extremely large, like which is not getting controlled by gamma knife or the radiotherapy, then we might have to go for it. So there are three components. If it's very small, we can wait for it to grow further because usually it takes a long time for it to grow. If at all it is, if it's a sizable chunk, we can give radiotherapy and reduce the size. If it is extremely large, then we can go for surgery.